Hi, my name is Emma, and in this video I am going to be giving you a few tips on how to record a vlog for the Sex Rights Africa Network website. Now, the idea of a vlog might sound a bit intimidating and complicated if you are not used to making them, but so long as you know what you want to say and you have the means to record it clearly, it's actually quite simple. You need 4 basic tools to record a successful vlog: a video camera, a microphone, a tripod, and adequate lighting. Now, in today's technological age, most laptops and smartphones have adequate built-in cameras and microphones and the accompanying software necessary to record successful videos. There are a few things you need to bear in mind, however. There is nothing more distracting than a wobbling camera. So if you're using your smartphone or an independent digital camera, you need a tripod or some other way of propping up your camera so that it remains steady. Watch out for the angle, however. If you're propping up your smartphone, for instance, and it's leaning slightly backwards on a pile of books, your audience is going to get a great view up your nose. You also need to pay attention to the microphone. Most built-in microphones are actually quite weak and may not pick up your voice if you are too far away. So do some test runs just to make sure that people can hear you clearly. The next thing that we need to think about is lighting. Most importantly, you want to be sure that your subject can be viewed in the frame, but you want to guard against artificial light and harsh shadows. If you're filming indoors, it is a good idea to place your camera in front of a window so that the natural light coming in the window is behind the camera. You then need at least 2, possibly 3 lights to light your subject. One, which is called the main light, to be situated above and slightly to the right of the subject, and the other, which is called the fill-in light, to be situated opposite, so it would be above or slightly below and slightly to the left of your subject. And the filler light is used to fill in the shadows created by the main light. You could also consider using a backlight slightly behind the subject to light them from the back, but be careful when you do that because it might overemphasize your background and distract from your subject. On the subject of your background, think carefully about what you use. You don't want it to be too distracting or overpowering. You also want to make sure that you haven't included anything private or confidential. Framing your shot. It's important to think about how your subject is situated in the frame. It is useful to use the rule of thirds when thinking about this. The idea is that you divide your frame into a grid of 3 columns and 3 equal rows, and then you situate your subject on the points where they intersect. So, for instance, the subject could be in the center of the frame, or they could be slightly to the right of the frame to show you what is to the left of them. Or they could be slightly to the left of the frame to show us what is to the right of them. You also need to be slightly more animated than you would be when having a conversation with somebody to keep the viewer's interest. Now that you've sorted out all the technical requirements, it's obviously important to plan what you're going to say. Think about the logic, flow, and structure of your message and have a few keywords handy, and then just try to speak naturally to the camera. It's advisable to keep your vlog short and sweet. A well-delivered, punchy message is going to be better remembered by the viewer. You can find more tips and guidelines on how to create a successful vlog in the Vlog User's Guide on our website. I hope that you have found this video interesting and useful, and we look forward to seeing your vlog on our website in the future.